This video is tailored to prospective H-1B petitioning organizations to help them set up their organizational accounts. The images in this video may not match exactly what you see in your online account as USCIS continues to make adjustments based on user feedback, but the steps to establish your organizational account are the same. Organizational accounts are part of an enhanced online account platform where organizations seeking to hire H-1B workers can collaborate on H-1B registrations, Form I-129, H-1B petitions, and Form I-907 requests for premium processing. This collaboration extends to legal representatives and paralegals and includes both CAP and non-CAP filings. Organizational accounts require that account holders have one of two roles. The role of administrator is the most important, and this person should be chosen carefully. The administrator has broad permissions, can set up a company group, and sign registrations and forms to be submitted to U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services. The second role is a member. Members play a support role by helping prepare H-1B registrations and forms I-129 and I-907. As you prepare to use organizational accounts, there are some key points to keep in mind that will help you avoid mistakes. The first is that organizations should consider who will have the role of administrator. Also, you should decide if your chosen administrator will create a company group or if your legal representative will do that for you. Planning these initial steps before anyone logs in will help avoid the situation where someone initiates the process and inadvertently creates a company group when they shouldn't have. Company groups cannot be merged or deleted. Taking preparatory actions to establish roles will help you avoid irreversible missteps. The second point to understand is that a company can have more than one company group, but groups are not able to collaborate with each other. Collaboration occurs online within company groups. For example, here is Alpha Group. The three people in Alpha Group can collaborate with everyone inside this group. If a company decides to create a second company group, it will need to designate another person to be the administrator, and that person will set up the new group. In this example, Beta Group is the second group. The point to remember here is that the members of each group can collaborate only with the people in their group, and Alpha Group and Beta Group cannot cross-collaborate with each other or any other company group. If your company designates you to be an administrator responsible for creating a company group and you do not have an existing account, you can create a new account at my.uscis.gov. When you are asked what type of account you want to create, you need to choose the third option shown here, the organizational account type. There are three activity tiles. The administrator who is creating the company group will choose the third tile. This screen only appears the first time you log into the company account. A user who is logging in for the first time can review invitations, search for existing company groups, or create their own company group. On the Create a Company Group page, there's another review of the two possible roles in a company group, administrator and member. Acting as an administrator, let's create the company profile. Enter the company's name and the Doing Business As name, if there is one. You must also enter a tax identification number, which can be an employer identification number, social security number, or individual taxpayer identification number. Then, enter the company's mailing address and select Continue. Moving on to the personal profile, you'll see your information as well as your permissions. At the bottom of this page, select Create Company Group. An alert will ask you to confirm your decision to create a company group. After this point, you cannot undo or delete this company group. On the next page, there's a blue alert indicating that you successfully created the administrator account. Next, select Get Started. This is the company homepage. At the top, there are three navigation tabs: My Company, File a Form, and My Representatives. Additionally, at the top, under My Account, there is a drop-down list giving you access to your profile, the company profile, and additional account actions. To add more people to the company group, choose Manage Company Group. Under Manage Invitations and Requests, there are no invitations or requests, and under Manage Users, it shows that the administrator is the only person in the company group. To add somebody to the company group, choose Add User. Enter the name and company email address of the person you're inviting, then select a role. There are two possible roles, administrator or member. USCIS recommends that each company group have at least two administrators so that there is a backup who can perform those functions. Choose Administrator as the role, and then select Send Request. You'll see a green alert indicating that the invitation was sent successfully. Under Manage Invitations and Requests, you can see that there is an invitation pending. The second administrator will receive an invitation to join the company group. If they suspect they were invited by mistake, they can decline or ignore the invitation, which will expire in 7 calendar days. To accept the invitation, they'll click on the blue button. After logging in, they will be taken to the company onboarding page. The second administrator will select Review Invitations and Requests because they were invited to join an existing company group. Now they will review the invitation that you sent. They were invited to join your company group as an administrator. After reviewing and acknowledging the company profile, as well as their administrator profile, they select this blue button to accept the invitation. Back in the account of the first administrator, under Manage Invitations and Requests, you'll see that there are no invitations pending because the invitation was accepted. Under Manage Users, there are now 2 people in the company group with the role of administrator. Here's something that may be helpful if you're not sure if your company already has an online organizational account. Select the second tile, Search for an existing company group. Using an email address or a tax identification number, you can see if a company group already exists. You can still create a new group, but your archived H-1B registrations and other filings will be in the original account and cannot be merged with a new one. As an administrator, you have the ability to change the second administrator's role from administrator to member. You also can remove them from the group if necessary. In their account, they will also have the ability to modify your role and remove you from the group because they are also an administrator. If the company has a legal representative, either administrator can go to the My Representatives tab at the top of their respective homepages to invite a representative to collaborate. Click on the My Representatives tab. Under Manage Users, you can see there are no representatives linked to this company group. Under Manage Invitations, there are no pending invitations. Select Invite a Representative, enter the representative's name and business email address, then select Submit. There is a green alert indicating that you successfully invited a representative to collaborate. Under Manage Invitations, you can see you've invited a representative. The representative will receive an invitation inviting them to collaborate with your company group. To proceed with the invitation, they will select this blue button. To open the invitation, they will go to their My Clients tab at the top of their homepage. There are 2 types of clients, individuals and companies. They will choose Company Clients. Under Manage Companies, the representative can see there are no company clients. Under Manage Invitations, there is an invitation that is waiting for their response. After selecting View Invitation, the representative will review and acknowledge the company profile, review their information and assigned role, and accept the invitation. Now at the top of the representative's account homepage, there's a green alert indicating that they accepted the invitation from your company and in so doing, added your company as a client. Further down under Manage Companies, the representative can see that your company has been added as a company client. If they click Actions and then select View Company, they will see that the administrators are set up to collaborate. Back in the company administrator's account, if you check the My Representatives tab under Manage Users, you can see that the representative's legal team is available for collaboration. This hyperlink will show you the members of the legal team. When it's time to prepare H-1B registrations or other forms, the administrator and the legal representative will need to coordinate and decide who will start them. This is an important consideration because the legal team cannot access, view, or edit drafts started by anyone in the company. However, drafts started by the legal team can be reviewed by the company group. The company group can accept or decline drafts prepared by the legal representative. To start preparing H-1B registrations and forms, users from the company group or legal team can begin by selecting File a Form. Then, select the correct form from the drop-down menu. This concludes the overview of how prospective petitioning companies set up organizational accounts and use them to collaborate within company groups and with legal teams. For more information about organizational accounts, please read the Organizational Accounts Frequently Asked Questions, which are posted on the uscis.gov H-1B webpage. You may also want to view other videos posted to the USCIS YouTube channel. Thank you for your interest in USCIS's organizational accounts.